It was killing him to be on the sidelines during that playoff run last year, Jeff. He's going to be a huge bonus this season.
Exactly, particularly when you miss due to injury, Mike, and he had sacrificed so much role-wise. And again, his ability to shoot long range, to post, and to offensive rebound, that combination is really difficult to find.
Lays it in.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Cleveland's leading Oklahoma City by a score of 14-13. Able to put it in. And LeBron James with 8 points already in the first quarter.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Team foul number 1.
First free throw, perfect. And he makes them both. 1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. In the paint, puts it in. That's a two-pointer.
2 points. Everybody has the assist from number 0, Kevin Love.
Westbrook on the drive. It's good. First quarter comes to an end. Oklahoma City's down by 1. We'll be right back with more basketball here on ESPN after this short break. Second quarter set to begin. This one a close one. This is exactly what we expected, 2 evenly matched teams.
This has just been a well-played first quarter. I just really like what I'm seeing by both teams.
The Cavs with the offensive rebound to keep it alive.
Gang rebounding is how you establish a rebounding tone to your team, a toughness to your team. They've established that very well in the first half.
Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Smith.
Number 1 for the Oklahoma
First free throw, good.
Shooting 2.
Always fun to be at Thunder games, Jeff. This crowd is just absolutely incredible. Maybe the loudest in the NBA.
I love coming to Oklahoma City, Mike. Bricktown the night before the game, and then game night. This crowd noise reminds me of a collegiate atmosphere. They're on their feet early. They stay no matter how the game is going. They stay through the end. I just love the energy and passion of the Oklahoma City Thunder fan base, and they have delivered as fans of their team.
From downtown, the Cavaliers with the three-pointer, first one of the night.
Tremendous balance, follow-through, arc, rotation. Wow.
Shumpert against Waiters. It's good. And a foul. And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser.
That's highlight reel material right there. A nasty dunk and a possible three-point play. That is strength personified.
You know, Jeff, it was a puzzling decision that the Thunder let go Scott Brooks, the head coach who had so much success. But Billy Donovan, I know you know him well. He's a heck of a coach.
He is, and he replaces a great coach in Scott Brooks. I think Billy is going to be a really good NBA head coach and is a great fit for this Oklahoma City team. Because when he's taken over for Scott Brooks, those are absolutely big shoes to fill.
He loses it. And there's a steal. This time he's all alone. Waiters for two. Puts it up. Shot no good.
And they got the ball right at the basket and just missed.
Irving for three. Can't connect from long range. Waiters bringing it up here. Roberson shot blocked. Whistle blows. It's a foul. And Andre Roberson will go to the line. He's shooting 61% for the season.
Team foul number 3.
And he hits the first free throw.
Roberson to the line for 2.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Number 23.
Oklahoma City's leading Cleveland by a score of 25-24. Irving fires while off balance. That's good for two. He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
Basketball's a game of runs. This game has been no exception. It's been back and forth, and it's giving the fans the kind of up and down, back and forth action that keeps them interested.
2 points.
Cleveland Cavaliers having another great season, Jeff. You know, as long as LeBron James is on that roster, they have a chance at a title.
Absolutely. We saw it last year. Even without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, they took the Golden State Warriors to 6 games. He didn't play efficiently, but he played unbelievably well in that final series. And with him, his team will always be a favorite to win a championship.
Irving on the drive, slams it in.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Boy on the drive to the basket, flips it up, knocks it down. 3-point lead for the Thunder.
So if you can't give up layups like that, you got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Shumpert finds the wide open look for three. Oh, gorgeous setup.
The assist from number 2, Kyrie Irving.
Boy brings it across. Love for two. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for another possession. Can't get the layup to fall. That's a 2-point lead for the Cavaliers. Boy on the drive for the layup. Flips it up. Shot won't go.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Irving against Foy. Love jump shot. Quarter coming to an end. He'll just throw up the prayer. And time expires here to end the first half. The Thunder down by 2. And now, welcome back to Chesapeake Energy Arena for the second half of this basketball game. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Oklahoma City's in a close ball game once again as we head to the second half, but they're just a few points behind.
Yeah, I like the position they're in right now. They're down, but they're not out by any means. They have just got to stick with their game plan, do what the coaches say, and get more people stepping up, stepping forward, and making some shots.
You know, Jeff, you touched on it before. Kyrie Irving hurt in the finals. That made all the difference. He really is one of the special offensive players in the game today.
Exactly. His ability in pick and roll situations, Mike, to create shots for himself and others is really at times mesmerizing. His handle, he's got that ball on the string. He could shoot it from long range. He's a very good free throw shooter. There's nothing Kyrie Irving cannot do at the offensive end of the floor.
Durant for two, able to knock it down. And Kevin Durant with 7 points.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
Jeff, I didn't know that Love's middle name, Wesley, was in honor of former NBA star Wes Unseld. He's a family friend. And Unseld, just like Love, a big guy who can rebound and throw great outlet passes.
Well, that's what gets overlooked a lot of times with Love, and his shooting and his rebounding sort of dominate the conversation. But those outlet passes that he throws, those pinpoint passes, does remind you a little bit of Wes Unseld, who was by far the best of all time at the outlet pass.
James on the drive, inside. Adams the rebound. Waiters fires away for 2. That's good. The Thunder down by 2.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Irving against Westbrook for 3. Irving's off the mark from downtown.
Hey, give it up and then you'll get it back for a better quality attempt later in the possession. You've got to play team offense.
Oh, a ferocious dunk.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his fluff, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
James against Roberson. Smith from deep in the corner. Bang! From downtown. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
This has turned out to be one of the better games of the season, Mike. They're really getting after each other on both sides of the floor.
3.5 gone by in the third. The Thunder up by 1. Goes to the goal. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Irving nails it. That's a 2-pointer. 1-point lead for the Cavs. Westbrook set to bring it up. Durant against Love. Curling in, puts it up. Durant shot turned back. He curls, gets to the rim. He's fouled, and Dion Waiters will go to the line with under a minute to go in the third quarter. And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Love misses from the perimeter. Waiters jump shot. Love the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Love against Adams. Jumper fires away from way beyond the arc. Durant the jumper. 3 quarters complete. And the score is tied. We'll be right. Third quarter comes to an end, and this one is all tied up. What do we expect here in the fourth quarter?
Well, this is when your best players have to play their very best. Close game, make the shot or make the play that leads to the shot.
Goes up and in. Beautiful play.
I love watching the attackers in our league be able to adjust, adapt, and then ultimately finish at the basket.
Fires from downtown. Can't hit from way outside. LeBron James is 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Ref blows the whistle. He's got a foul. Oklahoma City shooting 90% from the line here tonight.
I really like this play right here. You're a great free throw shooter. Draw the contact and get 2 freebies.
And gets both points from the line. Oklahoma City's leading Cleveland by a score of 48-44. There's the pick. Irving jump shot. No good. Gets to the rim, puts it in, and draws the foul.
That's big time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Smith against Cantor. James, good adjustment, can't finish.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look, just couldn't knock it in.
Lets it go, unable to flip it in.
When you defend, you always have a chance to come back and win a game.
Irving against Westbrook. Knocks it down. 4-point game. Westbrook into the front court. Oh, quick move. Gets inside. Throws it down the rim.
You're not winning late in a close game playing that type of defense, allowing the ball to go in direct line drive right at the basket.
To the basket, and we have a foul called against Adams. And LeBron James will go to the line for the first time tonight. This is the first.
Entering the game for Cleveland.
This is the second one as well.
Subbing in for the Thunder, number 6.
Oh, pretty move into the paint. A good look for 2. Nails it.
2 points.
Oklahoma City's leading Cleveland by a score of 54-46. Gets into the paint, to the rim, 2 points. Gorgeous play from Kyrie Irving.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Fires away.
And the defense gives up another easy basket. Jeff, they need a timeout, right?
I don't get it. Does he think these timeouts carry over to the next game? Why is he saving them right here? They're taking a run.
Nice display of extra hustle, and goes out of bounds. Wide open. That's a 3. Smith's long-range jumper won't go.
A wide open miss. But those are the type of shots.
Puts it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Oklahoma City's leading Cleveland by a score of 58-48. And he puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer. When you're playing with a lead late in a close game, defensively, you must shut down this painted area. If you don't, it could lead to a comeback.
Adams looking to operate from down low. Fires away for 2. Oh, he knocks it down.
And there you go. They finally called timeout.
Finally. I guess they've heard me from across the court to call a timeout. It's a little late, but better late than never.
So you must act now. Visit our team website for more.
Looking to curl in. Strong to the goal. The 2-pointer won't go.
I really like that. That's good defense. Good, sound defense protecting the basket in a close game.
Oklahoma City's leading Cleveland by a score of 60-52. Puts it up. Oh, clutch shot.
Number 2,
Puts it up for 2. It's good. As we wind down this game, timeout called here in the fourth.
Hey, it doesn't look good, but you got to give yourself a chance to win. Last minute of the game, come out of the timeout, get a quick score or get yourself to the free throw line, and then the shot is blocked. Are you kidding me? That's the way to protect the basket.
And there's the foul. They had to stop that clock.
Hey, that's good, smart basketball. You're down in the fourth quarter late, and you're not in the penalty. Get aggressive defensively. Try to get a steal, and even if you pick up a foul, you know they're just going to take the ball out of bounds.
Knocks down the first one. He hits the pair of free throws. Their lead is now 8. And a timeout taken late here in the fourth.
Coming out of a timeout in the last minute of the game, many teams would give up in this situation. No, what you have to do is get a quick 3. When you knock that in,
He puts it in. Clutch shot.
easy. That's easy basketball right there. Keeping the game simple, wide open, 2-point.
So they get the clock to stop with the foul. First free throw, perfect. Rebound corralled by Thompson. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. It's up to a 7-point lead. Gets it off. Knocks it down. What a clutch play. There's the whistle. They had to stop the clock, so they give the foul. First free throw, good. He hits them both. This game perhaps getting out of reach. It's up to 7. James against Durant. From beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3. What a clutch play. Get him for the foul. They had to do it and stop the clock. And he hits the first free throw. Nice job at the line. They're now up 6. From way downtown. And there's the horn. That's the game. The final score is 69-63. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Thunder emerged victorious after a tight finish. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. The Cavaliers must be devastated after such a close loss. They did a great job with their ball movement, forcing the defense to constantly make adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
L-A-P-D-G-A-P-D. Look.
Welcome to Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, as we get set for Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors taking on Jimmy Butler and the Chicago Bulls. As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Warriors?
Butler is an absolutely tremendous two-way basketball player. He came in as a defender, but now people think of an all-star scorer. But his roots are in defense, and he has to make sure that every night he goes out, he is a lockdown defender.
The Warriors, coming off a tough loss in their previous game against Cleveland, they struggled with their perimeter defense. So many easy three-pointers.
One effort defense will not stand up over time. And that's what they gave in their last loss. They gave one effort defensively. So they did some good things, but then they stopped. It had to be multiple effort. It's got to be one thing to the next. And that is so important when you're guarding the three. And because they made just that one effort, they gave up open three-pointer after open three-pointer, and it cost them.
Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the three-point play. Jimmy Butler back with the Bulls. That was the #1 priority in the offseason. He has turned into as good a two-way player as there is on the perimeter.
What a year Jimmy Butler had, bouncing back from a subpar year the year before. The NBA's most improved player. And like you said, Mike, he did it at both ends of the floor. A terrific two-way player.
Moves around the defender. Grant trying to keep that ball in bounds. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Bulls ball. Shot clock down to 1. That's a three-pointer. Misfires from beyond the arc. Puts it down.
With the bank deposit. The assist from number 12.
Grant in possession.
The Bulls, a perfect example of you're going to have your ups and downs night in and night out offensively. But if you play defense with that type of commitment, with that type of passion, you're in every game.
Absolutely. The misnomer is that defense wins championships. But when you're going through and absorbing the injuries the Bulls have had the last couple of years, you have to try to stay in games by playing tough as nails defense. And that's exactly the formula the Bulls used to play with great, great success.
Thompson fires. Can't get it to go.
The NBA game is a long game. You may be down now, but if you string together 3 or 4 good possessions at both ends of the floor, you can be right back in it.
Bogut's unable to hit.
I'm a little confused by the shot selection there, Mike. Not sure his coach wanted him to take that shot.
The assist from number 13, Jaron Grant.
Throws it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
The assist from number 30, Stephen Curry.
Lopez against Bogut. Adjust the shot. The Bulls with control on the rebound. And Taj Gibson with a two-pointer.
This season, a huge season for Draymond Green. He was so versatile last year. Now has the big contract. Perhaps feels a little pressure that he's got to perform this year.
Money Green is my new nickname for him, Mike. But he deserved it. He earned it. His play, his versatility, his competitive juice had such a huge impact on the Warriors winning. And I don't think there has to be anything to change for his formula of success. He should not feel more pressure to score, just continue to do his job and do it at a very, very high level.
And we have a timeout here in the late stages of the first quarter.
The team needs to refocus. The coach has to do it at a timeout. He can't get it done on the fly on the floor.
Not able to score.
Hey, that's a good look right there. He just couldn't get it in.
Thompson nails it. And it's an 11-point lead for Golden State.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good lay.
Blows past his man. To the rim. It's good.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Curry jump shot. Won't go. And they can't extend the lead into double figures.
He's not a selfish player, but that was a selfish shot.
Lots of room there. Misses the three. Puts it home with a slam.
This is an absolute joke. This defense is horrible. You've got to stay between your man and the basket versus getting broken down off the dribble.
Grant against Curry. Fires away for two. Converts on the inside.
The assist. Number 22.
Curry from downtown. First quarter complete. Golden State's up by 9. We'll have more NBA action coming up for you right after this short break. You talk about setting a tone to start the game. That may have been a perfect first quarter, huh, Jeff?
Terrific tone set because they came out and they established their games at both ends of the floor. That's how you have to do it, being a balanced team and doing it at both ends.
McDermott from downtown with 2 remaining on the clock. Barbosa walks it across. Iguodala against McDermott. You always talk about sacrifice, vital for counted, and the foul. Blocking called against Portis. And he'll head to the line with a chance to complete a 3-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
McDermott the rebound. And he misses the free throw.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going in, so you've got to win the battle of the boards.
That's a 3. He's averaging 11 points per game this season.
There are not many players that shoot that straight on 3 like he does.
Barbosa on the drive. Puts it up with 1 left on the clock. Gets it to go. And it's a 10-point lead for Golden State.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Backing his way down in the post. Double team closing in. Count it. And the foul.
absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Whoops, that won't go. Barbosa on the drive. There's the double team. Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. Unable to flip it in. McDermott bringing it up. To the rim. Puts it in. And Doug McDermott with his first field goal of the night. And they get the 20-second timeout. Jeff, this is a tough spot for the coach. What does he do?
Hey, sometimes you just don't want to see your team for more than 20 seconds. And they don't want to see you. Let's be honest. You give them a quick point and you want to go back to the bench because you're so tired of seeing the same guys night after night, day after day, and they're sick of you too.
Strong move to the rim. Bogut's looking for position in the paint. Curry, it's good. A two-pointer. 8-point lead for the Warriors.
They score early and they score often. This is a great offensive team built around a solid offensive system.
The screen is set. Wide open for two. His jump shot won't go. Dribble with the drop step for two. Puts it in, and they extend the lead to double figures. He's got 8 points in this matchup. And a foul called against the Warriors. Second team foul. And Doug McDermott will go to the line with under 2 minutes to go in the first half.
2 minutes.
Off the mark on the first free throw.
Into the game for the Bulls, number 22, Taj Gibson. Into the game for Golden State, number 11, Klay Thompson.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Jeff, remember when our buddy Mark was coaching the Warriors and he called Curry and Thompson the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game? We mocked them back then, but he might be right.
Yeah, I said, there goes that fool talking again. But hey, the fool was right. The Splash Brothers are the absolute best shooting backcourt of all time. Mark Jackson got it right.
Hits the shot. The Bulls down by 10. Curry moves into the front court.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Shoots for three. Can't hit from beyond the arc. Stephen Curry's 0 for 3 from the perimeter. Grant shot swatted away. Gibson for two. Shoots away. Curry coming across. Green against Gibson. Adjusts, and a foul is called. And Andre Iguodala will go to the line with under 30 seconds to go here in the first half.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Oh, he misses them both. McDermott into the front court. Butler on the drive. Oh, throws it right back at him. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. At the rim, gets it to go. It'll count if it goes. Oh, it's good.
That's what I'm talking about. 3.
And that'll do it for the first half. The Warriors up by 9. We're just a couple of moments away from insights from Jalen Rose.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report.
Welcome back to the Oracle Arena for the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Golden State's got to be very happy with that first half. Now they've got to have that killer instinct, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what few NBA teams have. Very few NBA teams and players can continue to keep up a great level of intensity and concentration when they're playing with a lead. Don't ask me why, but it is a problem league-wide.
From beyond the arc, the Bulls with the offensive rebound for a new 24. It's good, a two-pointer. And Taj Gibson with 6 points.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Curry can't connect, and the lead still in single digits.
I like it.
Throws it down. What a play.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Steph Curry's been the MVP candidate, but Klay Thompson, sometimes he gets overshadowed on how many things he does for this team, Jeff.
You can make a strong argument that Klay Thompson is the best two-guard in the league when you factor in his defensive ability. He is so improved defensively from when he first came into the league to now. He can guard point guards. We've seen him match up in the playoffs with Chris Paul. You can see him taking threes. He can lock down twos. I don't think Klay Thompson will ever get his just due because defense is far too often overlooked.
Barnes fires with 2 on the 24. Hits for 2. And Harrison Barnes with 6 points.
I like what I'm seeing. Creating the open shot. It doesn't matter what range it comes from. You've just got to get quality shots.
Turnover forced by Thompson. Curry from downtown. Nobody near him. Can't hit from three-point range.
You can't draw it up any better than that. That's a makeable shot that was missed.
He says no, but the ref says foul called against Curry. And he'll head to the line with under 2.5 minutes to go in the third.
I really like this play right here. You're a great free throw shooter. Draw the contact and get 2 freebies.
Substitutions, Golden State. Stepping in for Chicago, number 44, Nikola Mirotic.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Jeff, we spoke earlier about Klay Thompson being underrated. Reminds you a little bit like Scottie Pippen playing under the shadow of Jordan, or James Worthy under the shadow of Magic.
Are you kidding, Mike? Did you just compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson? Is that what just happened here? Are you kidding me?
He's one of the best shooters we've ever seen. Why not?
Hey, message to Mike. They dominated over a long period of time. Stop the nonsense.
Gets it up for 2. Knocks down the shot. He's averaging 20 points per game this season.
Number 42, Robin
Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch. When you look back at the 9 3-point shots that he got, there was only one lucky bounce. I mean, he was so pure in that quarter. I wish I was there to enjoy it with the Oracle crowd.
Entering the game for Golden State, number 5, Maurice Space.
Mirotic for 2, lets it go. Not that time.
Hey, that's a tough shot, but I'd rather have a good player taking a bad shot than a bad player taking a good shot.
And he'll get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. 4 minutes gone by in the third. The Warriors up by 1. Barbosa fires away. Jumper won't go.
When you defend, you always have a chance to come back and win a game.
Score the goal and the foul. And he'll get to shoot a free throw tonight for the first time in the game as he tries to complete the three-point play.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
And there's a timeout here in the late stages of the third period.
Outstanding timeout to break the momentum. This run has led to a large lead, and the game is now slipping away.
The Warriors with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Nice control. 2 points. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. Final seconds. He'll just fire it up. Third quarter in the books. Golden State's down by 3. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN after this short break. 3 quarters complete, plenty of points, plenty of great shooting. This is as good as it gets for the fans here.
No doubt. This is what NBA fans come to see. They want to see up and down basketball, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
Oh, huge offensive rebound. Jeff, remember we were talking about Klay Thompson's 37 points in the single quarter. Imagine if there was a three-point line when George Gervin was playing. How many would he have scored on a given night?
Yeah, and I think George Gervin has a legitimate beat, Mike. He said, hey, I scored the 33 points without the benefit of the three-point line. It makes you think, do all these records need to have an asterisk next to them when you talk about the three-point line? The scoring leaders, all of these things to me have been changed and will continue to change because of the impact of the three-point shot.
Can't get it to fall.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
For 2, misfires.
Golden State's not having the kind of offensive consistency you need to win in this league. They just can't seem to get into a rhythm.
Lets it go. Misses that one.
He's a great shooter, but he could have driven the ball.
Oh, what a play!
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
The assist from number 12, Andrew Bogut.
Gets inside, knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. He's shooting 53% from the field in tonight's game.
In close games, you cannot allow the dribble to break you down and get right to it.
Gets it to go. Terrific shot from Stephen Curry. Timeout call. They need a 20.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank the fans who volunteered for our recent food run. We couldn't
Throws it down. What a play.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Swats that one away.
That kind of play, Mike, makes a statement.
From three-point land. Can't hit from downtown.
It's not often where you see both teams struggling to make threes like we're seeing here today. We've got both teams are trying to shoot through it, and quite frankly, right now, it's difficult to watch.
Gets a good look. Strong on the offensive glass. Unable to flip it in.
You have to make the defense work. That shot bailed the defense out. You gave them a possession off instead of making them work each and every time down the court to defend you.
Jump hook. Oh, 6 the two-pointer.
4-2. The assist from number 30, Stephen.
The two defenders swarm. Can't hold on to the ball. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Bulls ball. And we have a couple of substitutions here.
Number 3, Doug McDermott. Subbing in.
Nobody near him for three. No-go from beyond the arc.
To close a game out, you've got to execute, create open shots, but most importantly, knock those shots.
Oh, turnover.
That's the last thing they needed right there, Mike. A critical mistake.
Gibson's trying to get down low. Fires for three. Second chance opportunity on the offensive rebound. Unable to flip it in. And Robin Lopez is called for the personal. It's an offensive foul.
Hey, even though they missed that shot, that defense is not good enough. You've got to protect the basket and protect the paint.
Oh, excellent screen. Wow, he's open. That's good. A two-pointer. As we wind down the fourth, there's a timeout.
Hey, it doesn't look good, but you got to give yourself a chance to win. Last minute of the game, come out of the timeout, get a quick score or get yourself to the free throw line, and then try to knock the ball loose with your pressure defense.
Ref calls the foul. No choice there. They had to stop the clock.
Defensive foul to number 21, Jimmy Butler. That's his second personal foul. The Bulls now
Knocks down the first one. And he makes them both. They double him. Oh, terrific defense. Picks off the pass.
They couldn't have picked a worse time to cough it up, Mike.
Iguodala against McDermott. And this one is over. The final score is 56-46 for Jeff Van.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
The Philadelphia 76ers are the first team in NBA history to sell an ad on a jersey. After next season, the logo of the ticket company StubHub will begin appearing on their uniforms. Purists aren't thrilled by the change to the NBA's policy on advertising. Personally, it's inevitable that it's going to happen. Follow the money. In professional sports, there's a salary cap in basketball. Unlike soccer, unlike NASCAR, get all of the money you can from all of the sponsors available. Win-win for everyone.
Welcome to the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. It's an NBA Saturday night on ESPN as we get set for a matchup between the Washington Wizards and the L.A. Clippers. All right, as the game gets underway, what's the key to success for Washington here tonight?
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship-level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
Wall shot, no good. Paul bringing it up here. The Wizards coming off an impressive win in their previous game against Atlanta. Jeff, their shooting from long range was outstanding and the most obvious reason for their victory.
You know, I was never in the zone as a player, but these guys in the last game, they sure were. And it wasn't just one person raining threes. It was player after player. And sometimes shooting and making is contagious, just like missing is contagious. Tonight, hey, listen. There was one reason that they won the game. That was their incredible three-point shooting.
Three-point attempt. Misses from beyond the arc.
Last couple of years, what's been nice for Washington, John Wall's been healthy. And when he's healthy, he's one of the best, Jeff.
He's a one-man fast break, pushing the ball with great pace in the open court. When he gets other guys running with him, they are terrific in transition. And then defensively, people still don't give him the credit he deserves. A very, very good defender on the ball.
Two minutes gone by in the first. Washington's down by 2. Excellent job on the offensive glass. 2 points with the sweet reverse.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
There's the perfect pick. Redick for three with another shot. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for another possession. Throws it back.
Well, clearly last year, Jeff, a coming out party for John Wall. You can see the improvement and the confidence in this young man.
Well, absolutely. He has improved, and Mike, the biggest improvement is he's helping his team win now. You're never going to be able to display all of your talents and skills in the NBA. You've got to learn to share. And I thought Wall last year did a great job of doing what he does best, but sharing with others.
Oh, and he throws it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Wall against Wall. Terrific block by Jordan. Shot clock expires. A violation. It'll be Clippers ball. And looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 34, Paul.
The Clippers not only good, but so entertaining. It's a highlight package every night.
Absolutely. And again, those highlights get special significance when it comes to they're in winning times now. It's one thing to make highlight reel plays in a loss. They get forgotten very quickly. But to do it in an entertaining style and win in a major market like LA, and really right now be the better team in LA, this is a terrific accomplishment for Doc Rivers and his team.
2 points. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
4 minutes gone by in the first. Washington's down by 2. Puts it down. What a play. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay. To the rim. No doubt about it. Whistle blows a foul called against the Clippers. Their first team foul. And Nene will go to the line. He's shooting 58% this season.
Smart basketball, preventing an easy score and putting a poor free throw shooter to the free throw line.
First free throw, perfect. Misses the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. Paul brings it across. Out of bounds. In the paint, knocks it down. A 2-pointer.
4-2.
Puts it up. At the buzzer. And that's it for the first quarter. Washington's down by 1. Stay with us for more NBA action after this short break. As the second period gets underway, very low-scoring start to this game. That was some ugly offensive basketball in that opening period.
Well, they just missed some very makeable shots. good looks by both teams, good execution, just missed quality looks.
Draws the foul. It's called against Jordan. And Ramon Sessions will get to shoot 2 free throws from the line.
Washington Wizards, Ramon Sessions.
You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a 6-man role when oftentimes he could say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three-point shot, the pick-and-roll game. He's a great free throw shooter. He's one of the all-time great streak scorers.
Crawford jumper. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going in, so you've got to win the battle of the boards.
We talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking. This guy, though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are not constantly trying to reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
Sessions on the drive. Flips it up. Won't go.
There's no other way around it. Both teams have been struggling to put the ball in the basket. When you buy tickets, you hope you don't get a game like this.
To the basket. Flips it up. Sweet adjustment, but can't get it to drop.
You got to finish with strength in the paint. You can't go up weak like that.
For the layup, misses.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look, just couldn't knock it in.
The jump hook. Rebound snatched by Sessions.
We're seeing a lot of action around the basket. Full body blockouts, up in the air for rebound battles. This is terrific basketball.
They need a timeout here. The Clippers down by 3.
Paul, he is desperate to get to a finals, desperate for a championship, but his team not able to get past the second round. What does he have to do to take them there, Jeff?
Well, Chris Paul is a great player. Oftentimes, how far you advance in the playoffs is just as much about who you play with and who you play against as it is how you play individually. Chris Paul has nothing to be ashamed about. This is a team that could win it all.
Wall for 2. Puts it up. Jumper off the mark that time. Hall against Wall. He's blocked. Wall set to bring it up. Adjusting in the air. Nice move. Just won't get it to drop. Beats his man. Inside. Knocks it down for 2. And it's a 2-point lead for Los Angeles. Nene. Jordan the rebound.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
Fires from 3-point range. Dudley the rebound. Wall into the front court. Here's the pick.
Boy, when you play Washington, you've got to be ready for one of the best backcourts in the NBA. As a coach, Jeff, how do you handle Wall and Bradley Beal?
A perfect fit together for the Wizards. You're talking about Bradley Beal's jump shooting, playing off John Wall's terrific speed and penetration. And then Beal's a good rebounder, and he too is an excellent defender. So they've got it covered at the offensive end and at the defensive end.
Oops, missed the first one. Jeff, John Wall always had the talent, but now he's a pro and a leader with Washington.
He really is. Listen, it was not easy for John Wall. He came into a horrifically bad team, and he persevered through some tough times. And those tough times have made him stronger as a player and as a leader.
0 for 2 from the line. Paul in possession. And he curls in, adjusting on the shot. Paul's two-pointer won't go.
That's just not good enough. That's too quick. He's a great shooter, but he's not a great shooter shooting low percentage shots.
And DeAndre Jordan will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. First free throw, good.
Into the game for Washington, number 5, Markieff Morris.
Morris, the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Wall walks it across.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Strong finish at the rim.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Reddick for 2. Reddick's off target. Wall. That shot won't go. There's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Griffin fires away, off balance, hooks it in, a 2-pointer.
The assist from number 12, Luke Bonte.
Wall bringing it up. Beal against Reddick at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. The Wizards down by 3. Time now to check in with Jalen Rose.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Clippers have the half. We're moments away from the third quarter. Mike and Jeff are ready to call the second half action.
Welcome back to the Verizon Center for the second half. Jeff Van Gundy alongside me here tonight. Mike Breen on hand. Washington's in another close ball game as we get set to start for the second half, but they did some nice things in that first half.
They're down, but they're in good position. I like what they did defensively in establishing a tone going into the second half.
Well, Jeff, we're not exactly seeing what you would call great overall performances from either of these teams right now.
I think there was a song, Brick House, made long ago, and that's apropos to what this game has been all about. Miss after miss, and these aren't even close in and out misses. These are complete bricks being shot up by both teams.
Paul moves into the front court. We were talking about John Wall earlier, Jeff. and how he's handled his critics. Now, he deserved some of that criticism earlier in his career, but it also motivated him.
If it's just the Twitterazzi of the world out there criticizing you, pay it no mind. You can't have too many voices in your head and play big-time NBA basketball. You got to know who to listen to and who to tune out.
Gets it to drop.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Jordan's looking to do damage in the paint. Redick fires for three. Wall the rebound. Beal. Two-pointer won't go.
Well, if you don't like scoring, this is the game for you. If you love defense, this is the one, because both teams are really struggling to put the ball in the basket.
Redick's off the mark from three-point land. Beal won't go.
Some might question that shot right there. I like that shot. You have a great player who's a great shooter. I like the creativity. He just missed it.
Goes to the goal, able to put it in. And Chris Paul with 9 points.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Wall coming across. Morris from beyond the arc. And that's his 7th rebound of the game. Crawford against Porter. On the reverse. Right there, and it won't fall.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Gortat's looking to set up in the paint. Beal against Redick. Curls in. Beal fires for three with 1 on the clock. Won't go from outside the arc.
Please wake me up when this game is over. I am dying here right now with this poor display of offensive basketball.
And he throws it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Griffin against Morris. Jordan's trying for position in the paint. Redick jump shot. Chris Paul with the excellent feed. J.J. Redick with 6 points and 1 assist.
That's just big-time offensive basketball in the NBA. Searching the open man out, hitting him on time and on target, and then finally capitalizing by making the shot.
Right there, and it won't go.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
As we wind down the third quarter, we've got a timeout. 4 minutes gone by in the third. Washington's down by 5. Paul can't bring it home.
The double team came hard and high and to the post player's body. That's what forced the difficult shot attempt and the miss.
Lets it go. What a rejection. Beal for 2. It's good. And Bradley Beal with his first field goal. He's averaging 17 points per game this season.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Paul fires away for 2. The Clippers with control on the rebound. A ferocious slam. Quarter coming to an end. He fires it up. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. Boy, we've seen a lot of physical play out there as we head to the fourth quarter. You think we'll see more of the same, Jeff?
Well, this has been a playoff-type game and playoff-type atmosphere. Back and forth, physical play, tough play. Neither team giving an inch defensively. I expect it to continue.
Los Angeles is leading Washington by a score of 30-23. Oh, he beats the defender. Sessions on the drive. Wide open for three. The Wizards with the offensive rebound for a new 24. The whistle and a foul called against Griffin. Washington's shooting 50% from the line.
You want to win in this league? No easy baskets. Make them earn it at the free throw line, particularly the bad free throw shooters.
Nope. First free throw won't go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting the second. Green jump shot. Can't hit. Rebounded by Sessions. Sessions into the front court. And now he moves around the defender. On the drive. And LA's called for the foul. That's their second team foul. And Nene will go to the line and shoot free throws. He's 2 for 6 from the line tonight.
Smart basketball, preventing an easy score and putting a poor free throw shooter to the free throw line.
And he hits the first free throw.
Stepping in for LA, number 3, Chris Paul.
And that's his 11th rebound of the game. Jordan puts it in. That's a two-pointer. He's shooting 50% from the field.
This is the difference between college and the NBA. The ability to take on the second defender, contort your body, and still finish.
To the basket. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Jordan. That'll be his third. And Marcin Gortat will get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game.
Marcin Gortat shooting 2.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 32, Blake Griffin.
Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2. Los Angeles leading Washington by a score of 32-26. Hall against Sessions. Puts it up. That's good for 2. And Chris Paul with 11 points.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Gortat's looking to operate from down low. Dudley against Bahamute. Lets it fly. Nene shot for 2. Misses.
He just doesn't have it going. I thought we'd see a bounce back second half. He didn't score well in the first half. He hasn't scored well in this second half. He's just writing this game off as a bad one.
And he's fouled. Jared Dudley picks up his first personal of the night. And Luke Bahamute will go to the line for a couple of free throws.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Substitutions, Washington.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. 2.5 remaining in the fourth. Washington's down by 10. Oubre against Baamute for 2. And that won't go.
Neither of these teams has been able to establish any type of offensive rhythm. There's just too many missed shots to be able to create the momentum you need to sustain to win big in this league.
Lets it go. Big offensive rebound. Off the mark from point-blank range.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
LA's leading Washington by a score of 38-26. Wall on the drop, throws it down.
That looked like a runaway train right there, driving down the lane and then finishing with fierceness.
Yep, he hit a foul called against Gortat. And Luke Baamute will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the line.
No easy baskets, particularly for bad free throw shooters. That's a good foul, smart foul.
Subbing in for Washington, number 3, Bradley Beal.
And gets both points from the line. Three and a half gone by in the fourth. Washington's down by 12. Attacks the basket. Can't hit.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Can't lay it home.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Gets to the rim and flips it home.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Hall against Wall. A good look for 2. Touch there, not this time.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
Morris against Griffin. Beal on the drive. Inside to the basket. And this one comes to an end. The final score is 42-30. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Clippers got the win. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.